Alright, we're in battle. Generally there's a 1 minute waiting period while everyone loads the map up, and then there's 30 seconds for, to start the battle. Um, right now, you can see it's pretty much, it's not a very flat tier battle because there's level 8s against, tier 8s against tier 5s, and I'd say that's not very fair for the tier 5s. However, I do know that some of them can and will hurt tier 8s. I've driven them. I have hurt, if not, I have hurt them, I have not killed them. I know the KV with 152 can one-shot anything in its tier, and I think it can two-shot an M6, which is a tier 6 right above it. The KV-3, you can definitely hurt it with that. The 107mm, which I prefer it over the 152 simply because it's faster reloading and I can penetrate them. It just seems to do more damage over time. Alright. As you can see, there's generally 4 or 5 paths that you can take, and that's really the only ways you can take. These aren't very open maps. There are a few that are fairly open, but they do not. They usually support camping more than anything else, so games can last quite a while with that kind of play style. Now, as you can see, someone suicide scouted, and usually low tiers do that simply because they know they can't hurt anyone and they might as well rack up what experience they can get. It's not very efficient. Some of the lower tiers, I know the M5, I can't remember its designation, but I know the M5 with the 75 howitzer can hurt a lot of things, and it used to be my favorite tank until the wipe, and there's a guy that's not paying attention. And the reload rate on this thing's ridiculous. It's 16 seconds, and this guy is not a very good. And there's a Hummel over there. If I go at this guy at a full run, and I'm surprised I survived that, but usually I can one-shot quite a few things with this, so. And we're doing fairly good. I'm glad I decided to record this video. The game's going pretty fast, and I just got blown up by someone. That's one thing you gotta watch out for in this game. Invisible tanks. They happen all the time. And there's really no way to avoid them because the current spotting system that they use is, well, many people say it's broken. I'd say it works as intended. However, the intention isn't very good. We got a slugger. I believe that's the 90mm since he's not firing very fast. The 90mm is probably the equal of the 107 for the Russians. And this guy is probably equipped with a 75 or 76. In my opinion, they're utter crap because they really don't hurt a lot of things. But that's generally my opinion. A lot of people like to come up here. You really don't get a lot of firing position from down there, so, I mean up there. Down here you can probably be somewhat safe along this route from artillery, or this route, depending on which way you're going. This route if you're coming this way, and this route if you're going up. But I guess I may be wrong. We could lose this one. This guy's got a 90mm, so that should help. It only looks like they got one heavy tank down there. There's a Tiger P up there. Tiger P is generally a pain in the butt because the 200mm of armor that it has on the front really give it a lot of leeway for how much damage it can take. Even with the 122 millimeter that I had, I can't penetrate more than 175 millimeters of armor. So it's very hard to get rid of. And let's see, that M6. Right now, I wish they'd put in a better death cam system, because this is very limited and I can't see much. Plus, the order in which you select teammates seems to be completely random. I used to think it was based off of how close they were to you, but I think that's wrong now. So and yeah, there's the SU. Commit the SU. And there's a T-29. That guy's on fire, and that guy missed. It looks like the Tiger P here is AFK. And we should win this one. Yeah, we should definitely win this one. Looks like he may have woken up. Nope, he's not. But I believe that the Panther and the Tiger 2 both went down the side path, and they're at our base right now. That M6 is still chasing after them. Yeah, I may be able to splice this in with another video depending upon how fast that other one goes. And another thing is physics will be implemented, like, I think it's November. I read a few different things on that, but this M6 is doomed simply because its armor really doesn't support getting hit very much. 100 millimeters on the front doesn't really do a lot, because, like I said, most guns have a lot more armor penetration than that. So what the heck's that guy shooting at? Oh yeah, another thing. Some of the buildings aren't destructible. Like, that guy just shot that church tower, I get bell tower or something, and it didn't go down. Well, see how well I did. I've done better, I've done worse, but 3 shots, 3 targets, 15,000. And I'm not sure if some of that was from the... I'm not sure how experience to credits really works in this game, because I know credits is based on damage. I have no idea what experience is based off of. I think it's based on how many times you're hit, how many times bullets go past you, and stuff like that, but I really have no clue at this point. It seems really wonky once in a while, because I'll spot a whole list of people and only get like 100 experience for it. So, okay, that's the end of this.